Good morning, grade sixes. This morning I want to discuss the continuous tenses. Now you have a good idea. We have spoken about these before, but I want to do it in a bit more detail today. You have to go to page 86 and 87 in your textbooks. Please find those pages and then pause the video first and then continue after you found your page. Right, I assume that you're on the right page now and you have your pen and paper and everything with you that you need. On page 86, the heading there says the continuous or progressive tenses. Now, we say that the continuous tense is used when an action is described that continues. In other words, it's something that carries on for a while. In other words, something like reading, talking, driving. That would be something that could carry on for quite a while. A continuous action. That's why we call them the continuous tenses, those sentences in that tense. I want to talk about three of them. Firstly, on top of page 86, where you've just opened your book, in that block there on top, it says, Dad was making tea. Michael was doing a navigation lesson. Now, that is both a continuous sentence, in other words, the action is taking place, but this happened in the past, so it's the past continuous tense. I hope you get this. It's still the continuous tense, but it also happened in the past. So something continued happening in the past. Let's go to the other continuous tense, which would be the present continuous tense. A sentence like, I am walking to town means I'm walking today. I could be walking right now. That would be the present continuous tense. It's a continuous action. It is happening today. It is happening now. That is the second continuous tense you need to know of. Then there's a third one in that block on page 86 that you need to remember, and that would be in the middle of that block on page 86, they say, for an action that began in the past and is still continuing, for example, I'm reading a fantastic novel, means you're still referring to a continuous action. You could say, I am reading a book, but it's something that you're still doing right now. So it started in the past, but you are still doing it now. I am reading a book. I am walking. So it's still, in that sentence, the present continuous tense. There's the last one left, which would obviously be the future continuous tense. An easy example there would be, at the bottom of that block on page 86, tomorrow morning, I will be seeing the doctor. Or tomorrow morning, they shall be seeing the doctor. Or something like, in a month's time, I will be walking in Cape Town. Note the ing rules on page 87 on top, please. And that is what you do with the verbs once you change them from the normal present tense, for instance, to the present continuous tense. In other words, you add the ing to the verb every time. Look on top of page 87. There are 4 rules. I'm just going to discuss 1 or 2 of them now. You can read them through by yourselves. The first one is easy to understand. When you have a verb like live, I live here, it's obvious that if you translate that into the present continuous tense, I am living here, that live becomes living. So you throw away the E, you add the ing. That's an important rule to remember. Number 2 there is an interesting one as well. I'm still on top of page 87. It says verbs that have the consonant, vowel, consonant form. You double the last consonant. They give us words like sit. I sit here today. You all know the verb sit. If I say, I am sitting here today, the present continuous tense, I cannot say sitting, S-I-T-I-N-G. That would mean I'm sighting here today. That makes sense. So you have to say, I am sitting here with 2 T's. I'm S-I-T-T-I-N-G here today. Please take note of that. And that is our lesson for today. Thank you very much.